Let's see here. The world is my oyster. Are you sure you don't want to run them back? Run that shit back, Lev? Do we want
Nah,
just
man,
5 more dudes?
I had my turn. I, I am waiting for the moment you get 5 ladies back to back, and that's just gonna complete the comedy motif.
Oh,
Or
sweet.
maybe you'll get 5 dudes too. Who the fuck knows?
The game console turns on.
Awesome.
Team 17.
Yeah?
Sassy Chap Games.
Mm-hmm.
Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your
Motherfucker!
in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
Fucking suck it! I am a god!
She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
Fucking, not only is my fucking first pick a girl, it's a gamer girl. Suck it.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Oh. Which way do you want to go?
She's fucking talking like a tutorial.
What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
That was a lot of words that you said, and half of them were actual words.
What are we gonna do?
Fuck it. Gamer girl wants to fucking shoot shit. I'm gonna shoot shit.
Bizork!
What?
Okay, I kind of hate it. She's role playing the enemies. I kind of hate her actually. She's got Chuny adjacent energy.
Zaker worm!
Like, combine Chuny and fucking E-girl, and that's this vibe.
You know what? I'm gonna just let you keep that fucking hater energy that you got right now as I fucking just hit the fucking sweep.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have
Awesome.
to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Let's go. We got the right
Right.
equipment.
I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there.
Is this wait, is this an FPS or an RPG, or is it like one of those, like, is it like a Bethesda game? Because if it's a Bethesda game, then I'm fucked.
This is clearly an immersive sim. This is shit like Deus Ex kind of shit, where you have the choice to shooty or stealthy.
Yeah.
Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
Because it's the visual novel, we can't show any of that.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
I hate all of my hate.
You can keep being a hater. I won already. She wants to just keep playing games. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see if I can break this just for you, Lev.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average.
You know what'd be really fucking funny is if she just fucking just like jumps between fucking like games and genres. Like the next one is just gonna be like some fucking cozy gamer Stardew Valley shit.
We fight against the Upholders who are
makes
determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
Ah, I see this is a T-rated game. Who am I to you, I guess?
You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice.
Wait, is that... Fair enough.
Cute, but expendable.
Damn, that's pretty much me in a nutshell, yeah.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside.
Oh.
I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is.
Ah,
Very.
I'm back. I guess
Hey.
it was me fucking up.
How do you suggest we do this?
As quietly as possible?
That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Dial.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
She has a fucking...
She is such a fucking shoonie, I swear to God.
Oh no! Assassin!
This is great.
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Continue to run like a
You run
badass.
through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
What's crafting?
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
Fuck that, I agree in taking a short rest.
Alright, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
What do we have in our inventory?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. One globule, one wood, and one scrap skin.
Those are words. About 50% of them were actual words. What can we make with that?
We'll have to find out.
What kind of fucking Dead Rising bullshit's
Okay,
that?
Let's get started with...
I don't know, the wood.
Got it. And then?
I fucking just use them all, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right?
Got it. And then?
Does the sequence of them
Got it.
even matter?
I don't know. I think that's it.
Alright. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately. But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and... It's pretty globular. Which is always good for defense.
If you say
The
so.
wood gives nice heft, raising our attack.
Okay, I guess.
Scrap skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort.
Okay, I guess.
We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Okay, I
You and
guess.
Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Are they gonna blue ball me on this entire fucking RPG
Oh
session?
no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus
Ooh,
of the station
regolith.
is reached.
Fancy.
But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
What the fuck?
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
Hey, hey, Lev. They do an
Yeah?
Eastern European accent just like you do.
Oh, please. Mine is much more subtle.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Who's Crescentia?
Crescentia, the goddess of the moon.
Alrighty.
We found her in 2066. And next year, she'll be destroyed, leaving us free to harvest.
Oh, so we're stopping a mega corporation with eco-terrorism.
The glowing
Alrighty.
crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia, go! Ah! Take this!
Use items, because 360 no-scoping does nothing.
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power.
Yay.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow, did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Damn, I just got fucking friend zone first outing. Okay, Lev, you know, we sometimes take these.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again. My friend, this time for good.
This time for good?
I don't know.
Okay, well, what next, boyo?
The liquor cabinet, it's calling to me. My rampant alcoholism.
A bartender drums her fingers on the counter,
Motherfuck!
clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red
Let's fucking go!
is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here.
Well, she just knocked it over, I guess.
Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam
She is
Proprietress.
pretty cute. She
That
is
would be
pretty cute,
so
I will
cool.
admit that. Yeah.
Hi, Madam Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you. Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you?
Look, I don't know what you guys actually see or don't see, or this is all just a fucking, like...
Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here.
I would kind of hope so.
Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler.
That's a lot of rees.
And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings.
Okay, fair enough. They're a mind reader.
Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
I'm gonna lay it on thick just to kind of fuck with you because I'm just taking a victory lap now. I've won. How can that be when a babe like yourself is here?
You only
First-
win if you get
Aw, thank
the
you.
the last 3 slots of the day all women.
Oh,
That's how you drive this home.
Alrighty.
Second, great question.
And I'm
I
praying
wish
for your
I knew.
downfall.
All these hoes out here, I swear.
I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best
Oh,
host I can
damn.
be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
Hey, yo, there ain't no need to be like that.
Why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
I thought buying the minibar and all the mixing accessories would motivate me to invite somebody over. What?
ZJ, you know what the honest answer is.
I make mixed because I like drinking alone.
That's sad and totally not something I do. Hey, I got an idea. How about I serve something instead so we can be less pathetic together?
Bet.
So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail, just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Cocktail.
Excellent! So, what'll it be?
You know what? Let's go with the martini. Simple, classy.
Ooh, those are just delicious. So many different floral and spirit-forward flavors. Coming right up.
Why is number 2 even an option? No.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good,
Well,
putting you in the
after
mix
6
like this.
grand openings, I got a lot of practice in.
Also, you're like the embodiment of a literal fucking minibar, I guess. That probably has something to do with it.
Plus, with a name like
Probably.
mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Hell yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Bye.
All right, motherfucker, what do you got next?
I gotta look for something that I think would be like, have like the personification of something being effeminate. But that kind of goes out the window because fucking, like, you would think that some of the kitchen shit would have been that, but, fuck it, we're going for music.
The beautiful flapper you see before you.
I want
stands in
you
stark
to
contrast
fucking
the strange
suck
music
it,
that plays
Lev.
when you turn on your record player.
How are you this much of a fucking lucksack?
Because,
All right,
Lev, I know
you're
women.
You're 3 for 3.
I know
I'm
women.
surprised-
I am a lover of women everywhere. That's how I'm this good.
Oh my motherfucker! I was honestly surprised you didn't go for the coffee machine, one of your other big vices.
Fucking. It's later in the evening. Coffee would just make me stay awake. Alright, beautiful flapper. Strange music plays.
Where she seems sweet with an old world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a
Oh,
wiggle
her
on.
fan is
Let's
made
see you
up of,
dance.
Albums, yeah.
disc. Yeah, that's clever.
Fuck it. May I have this dance?
Pipe down and just dance already.
Bet.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
But I can't dance to save my life.
Now you're on the trolley.
You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy.
Rainy, huh?
How you doing? Mm-hmm. I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime.
Also, I kind of appreciate, like, how, like, varied the tracks and stuff can be in this.
Yeah, and how varied the characters are.
Yeah.
They're from a bunch of different times, places, and vibes thus far.
You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
B's not true. I didn't know you still worked, honestly.
Of course, I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here, even if your face ain't exactly new to me.
Alrighty,
Nobody
Rainy.
ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
Maybe it's because you're playing them at the wrong speed, because that's actually a thing that can kind of happen.
The wrong
Yeah.
speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine.
Well, shit, I wasn't trying to defend.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
All right.
Hang on. Oh, goody.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships. I
Okay.
see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Yeah, that kind of makes
I'm
sense.
enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly.
My
I know
question is,
protecting
why
it is not a
me?
responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Hey, yo, that's crazy! Wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Bye, tinfoil hat man. That made me sad.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
I really don't like the company that I work for. I don't want it to be like a flat earth. They wouldn't make a flat earth. This doesn't meet the tone of that. People who made this game actually are smart.
I have a theory about what it's going to be. We'll see if I'm right.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek
Okay,
at
so
you,
firstly,
revealing freckled
motherfucker!
cheeks and stunning
Secondly,
There's a friendly air about
secondly,
her that makes you
I
want to hear
fucking
her
called
stories.
it, globe-trotting adventurer. Duh.
And she's also thicker than a Snicker because that fucking shit's got curves.
How are you this much of a fucking luck sack?
I don't know. I didn't ask God for my perfection. He just simply bestowed it upon me.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
Huh.
What accent is that?
That's an interesting one.
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's
Oh,
Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She's got a maple leaf on her pants. She's from Canada. I guess that's where the globe was manufactured.
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
Here.
Or maybe not.
Newfoundland?
Is Newfoundland? Huh. Then why the
Friendliest
maple
folk you'll
leaf?
ever meet. But the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure...
is that a part of Canada?
Yeah, Newfoundland is a part of Canada.
Okay. So she's specifically from that region of Canada. Okay, that's what was thrown there.
So, where are you from?
I want to know if the game will actually recognize where that is.
I don't think so.
Oh, please.
Thought that made sense with that accent I'm hearing on you.
Fuck,
kind of dodging it.
Yeah, you dodge it, and it's fucking... Yeah, no, what, would I... Does that mean I canonically sound Bogan?
Yes. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
It's a right shame, though.
See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away.
That's actually really fucking funny.
Yeah, I caught the reference too.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes.
A globe that wants to see the world is fucking kinda sad.
Yeah. Clever, though.
Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just... I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can't you just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
Huh.
Nah, that
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess.
yeah, I get that. I kind of suck at conversations too.
Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
It's a spinning globe. Boy, this game.
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too.
It's hard, isn't it?
Really fucking hard. Not as hard as being, like, batting 1,000 like I am right now, but you know, everyone has a cross to bear.
I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess
Eat
up.
my entire foot.
You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit.
Motherfucker. Oh, these chuckle fucks.
They enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mercator projection is for those in the audience who might not know, is a type of flat map derived from a globe that's basically opened up and flattened out.
Oh, whoa! I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right?
Probably.
Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain, guys. Speak plain. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or hecho in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away. They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist.
Alrighty.
This map is uncharted, but if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted, and you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be perfect. Fuck it.
Right?
She seems all in on this. Fuck it. You know what? I may crash and burn,
I'm sure
but
it'll work out. You scratch my car,
mean,
too shall scratch
If she's got
yours.
the gift of the gab, she can teach you how to be more loquacious.
yeah.
What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close.
Alrighty.
It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me?
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Sure. Hint, please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. You'd think anybody with an accent would be a traveler, but that's not true. Sometimes they're second or third generation and just picked it up from their parents.
Alrighty.
You don't want to make any kind of blanket statement about anyone. I learned that the hard way. Hope that helps.
Blanket.
Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
You're looking for a blanket. That's going to be a traveler.
Alrighty, yeah. I'll see what I can do. I'm not going for that one because that's... No, my luck, the blanket is a dude and I break my streak. And I instantly and you do that to me.
Uh-huh.
Gotta figure this out.
Okay. Well, you got one last hit. If you get the fucking sweep, then I get to grumble, I guess.
Yeah, no, Catboy, you're probably gonna pop out on that one too, and I ain't gonna have you fucking yell at me. Hang on. What the hell?
Some kind of pouch of something?
What are we...
Mystery item.
Whatever could these be? You think long and hard about it, but nothing's come... It's gotta be a sex toy.
Maybe?
You think long and hard, but nothing's coming?
That does scan with a kind of...
Fuck it.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features.
I'm guessing non-binary, so...
Loneliness
Shrug?
has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Damn. I thought I was doing so fucking good. Okay, hang on. This doesn't count as a clean sweep, does it?
I guess? I mean, we don't know what their pronouns are yet. but
Alrighty, fine.
I'm gonna guess non-binary.
Alrighty. Tell me what the secret feature
It's
is.
called content aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off kilter might happen.
Okay.
It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Alright, tell me more. I'm curious at this
If
point.
you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist.
You did not need to say that with this particular item around.
I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
Fuck it, I'm good for now. Thanks. Let's see what all this has to offer. I'm good.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
What was your name again?
They shake their head and sigh quietly.
Okay, non-binary. God damn it.
I mean, clearly femme-leaning non-binary.
Femme-leaning non-binary, so I still take this one as a dub. And, you know... So, as I said before, haha, suck it, Lev, haha.
Yeah, yuck it up,
your
chuckle fuck.
partner in pleasure.
A Benoit ball is a vibrating thing you can stick in places.
Fair enough.
I think it's actually specifically a gender-neutral sex toy, so yeah, it's a vibrating thing you can stick up any given hole.
I don't remember. Oh.
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
It's really about time
Damn.
you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you? You think you could afford me?
Damn.
Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
Oh, no.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal.
You know what? That's fair. I guess if we were running off of Toy Story logic here, I feel like being considered a gag gift would have probably hurt my feelings a bit too.
Some friend of yours
I mean, hell.
thought they were hilarious.
I mean, hell, being a gag gift to anyone is just very demeaning.
You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened
That's
it
not
up
all
to
that has a big
find...
box.
What else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny.
Do I have a chance to apologize? This
Eventually,
feels like
you got
it's
to
bad.
the smallest box, and there I was. A bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
Hey, yo! Huh. I'm not sure if I can... We'll have to go to the tapes later to see whether or not this is okay.
After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
Look, here's the thing. I feel like...
So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
I ain't picking option 1. Option 2 just feels like... It doesn't feel right. So how about we just cuddle and get to know each other instead?
I think the sentient sex toy is going to be fairly direct, and has been.
It has been fairly direct, but also on some level, I feel like I feel like the sentient sex toy that understands like the concepts of sexuality might be a little more okay with cuddling and getting to know each other.
That's certainly possible.
Oh, well, that does sound sweet. Come here, then.
Yeah, like the boyfriend slash girlfriend experience is a classic.
That was crazy. I was not expecting any of that. That was
Motherfucker, you knew it was a sex toy. You picked up on that before I did, and you opened that Pandora's box.
I don't
You have-
know. I had no idea that it was gonna go that way.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
Fuck it. Do you regret me picking up that object?
No, but
Based on how plastered David
fact
was in
that
his
you're
last most
being
mail,
a bitch
he must have
about it.
finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
I'm just an average nobody.
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Yeah, I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water.
Damn.
Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you
Well,
possess
yeah, they were
the
clearly
prototype.
just laid off.
Valdivatianites! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever! Like, this stuff for real is legit so good! I've had like 12, and I feel amazing! Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it! JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
That man's
So
not well.
This is clearly a Musk XP, right?
Probably. I'm going to bed.
I'm riding shotgun.